Good morning, everyone. Welcome to TMPG. Oh, I just got off work. I'm tired. I'm sore. I don't know about sore. Sore. I guess sore is all relative, right? I'm actually okay in that. I'm not really that sore as much as just what the fuck was that, you know? Sometimes that first day of the week, oh my god, it's like running uphill. I really don't like it. Okay, I don't want to talk about work though. So guys, we're back on this HIGHLIFE RP, obviously. We'll see what the dailies bring us today. Trying to think, where did I leave off over the weekend? I don't really remember. Won some money from the horses, lost some money from the horses. I did most of the personal dailies yesterday off stream. So the dailies I'll be able to see for myself personally when I first load in here. I think all I'll have is a mining one. So we're going to go up and do some mining right off the rip. But first I got to make my juice. Crystal light. Powder into a gallon of drinking water. We got to shake the shit out of it. Yo, is this frozen? The fuck? Oh no. For a second I was like, what the hell? Okay. Get all the delicious flavor. Yes. Y'all. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this away from the electronics, huh? Good, pretty much good. Good, pretty much good. I'll be able to shake it better once I pour a little out. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, we got juice. We're good. We got Cliff Bars. We're good. We got headphones. Let's get it. All right, right now we're looking for Jackal and a Rumpo, respectively, chop-wise. I'm pretty sure the dailies for the personal are pretty much knocked down. Let me look. I keep doing that. I always do that. Yeah, soft hands. I got a refined 10 pay dirt. That's easy peasy, dude. We'll just run up there with the Camacho real quick, grab 10 of them. Ooh, I don't have the mining. I don't have the drill, though. I guess we won't just go up there easy peasy. Ooh, what are the group ones? Hold on. Fish up 30 stingray. That's ridiculous. 10 reputation. Off your nut. Consume 10 bags of cocaine. What's top cutter? Huh. I do not want to fish up 30 stingrays. That seems like some all-day shit. None of those can really, unless they re-roll Irvin's Revenge. Or Irwin's Revenge. I can't really help with those today, which is fine, because I have other things I want to do today anyways, so. Whose bike is this? Can I have this bike? Thanks, I'm gonna borrow this bike. Oh, and if you haven't been here in a week or so, it's snowing now in GTA. Los Santos has a snowstorm going on. I do find it kind of funny though, all the people in the city, all the NPCs still walk around like it's California in like t-shirts and shorts. It's like, bro. Alrighty. Well, that was super handy. Thank you to whoever left their bike there. Borrowed. Liberated. Oh, yesterday I did a bit of fishing. I don't hate fishing. I mean, I don't like it. I don't love it, but like, I did a bit of fishing yesterday. I'm thinking I might buy a boat. Obviously, we got to upgrade to a medium warehouse first. But then I'm thinking about a boat. I don't really have another car I need necessarily. I might buy another motorcycle. I'm trying to like think about the next carrot on the stick. Right now, I'm just saving up my cash for a bigger warehouse for my rock business, my minerals, my mining, and what have you. But after that, I don't have anything to spend my cash on, so I'm thinking I might. Ooh, I almost ran a guy over right there. I think I might buy a boat, dude. Fishing folks seem like good eggs, generally speaking. The couple of them that I've ran into. Wait, was that a jackal right there? What is that? It's not a rumpo. I think that might be a jackal right there. We're not worried about it. All right, we gotta go refine 10 pay dirt, not pull out of the ground 10 pay dirt. Oh no, Beans is getting a Sanchez. What's up, Riot? No, Beans is not getting a Sanchez. I'm thinking about getting a whole stable full of motorcycles, though. I did think about that today a little bit. And if I did, I'd buy a dirt bike, but it wouldn't be any of the dirt bikes that people ride. It'd be the old school one, the Steve McQueen Great Escape looking ass dirt bike. That's the one I would get. Yeah, I've toyed with the idea of buying like 3 or 4 different, like a chopper or a zombie bobber, have a bobber, a chopper, a wolf's bane, or what was that other one? I think it's like a wolf's bane or something was what it was called. The other like super customizable, like there's a whole. I fucking made that cop crash. I thought he was going to stop and give me a hassle. I've fully bodied that cop off the road right there. But that's his fault. He didn't have his lights on. He was fucking flying down the freeway. That cop was speeding without his lights on. You guys saw that? I did one of these and put him right into the wall. Accidental, but still. That's what he gets, dude. Turn your fucking lights on if you want to speed down the road. Bikes are not too badass for Beans. Beans loves motorcycles, dude. He's a country boy, dude. Motorcycles is his bread and butter. Oof, that almost got me right there. Dude, I've near missed like 3 times now. It's been that kind of day. Not even just motorcycles though. The motorcycles you can wildly customize with liveries and what have you. Like I would want to do a, like I said, a zombie bobber because I have the zombie chopper right now. Before the wipe, I had a bobber. They're basically the same motorcycle, just like the bobber's a little bit slimmer and the chopper sits a little bit fatter, like heavier on the road. But I'd love to get a bobber and go a completely different direction with it than I did the chopper I have. Like the chopper I had black frame, black wheels with the light, livery and the light color, like the tan color and the livery and the. I'd go a completely different way. I'd go like the gas. I'd go the gas can, like the gas tank or whatever. I'd go real small with the gas tank. I'd do the obviously the livery would be way different. The frame of the bike would not be black. I'd go like maybe with a different color. I'd go like a gold or something, like a matte gold. I'd do like a whole different thing. I don't know. Customizing the bikes is actually really really fun. Some of them have really good legs as far as customization goes. There's lots you can tweak and fuck with. So I don't know about the Harley Davidson ones that they have in this server, like that. Those seem pretty set when you buy them. But I'd be curious to see how customizable they are. I would be open to buying one of those too. But I think like a whole stable of bikes for Beans would be kind of cool. But that's small money, because honestly, on this server, motorcycles are not that expensive. Like $10 to $15, $20,000 tops for like a motorcycle feels like. I mean, unless you get into like those crazy, like I said, Harley Davidson looking ones, like literally Harley Davidson looking ones, that they're like the custom modded motorcycles in the server. And those ones are like 80 to 100,000. But all the other bikes, the normal bikes on GTA in this server are very very cheap, and so is the customization for them. To be honest, I mean, out the door for like the nuts and bolts of it, probably 8 to 10 grand. So like at worst for like the 3 or 4 motorcycles I'm thinking about that are really customizable, at worst I'm spending like 120,000 for all 4 of them. You know what I mean? So like that's crazy when you think about it. I don't think I have a whole. I mean, I would want to do like a silver and blue kind of a vibe. I'd maybe want to do like. I wish they had the trike in the city. I would rock the trike like crazy. Because decommissioned military stuff is right in Beans' lane. Like that was the only kind of vehicles he was driving at one point, right? I mean, that was kind of his whole thing. Like old repurposed military stuff. So like an old repurposed military bike, I'd want to make one of those. So I'd make a really small little gas tank, and they have that one livery that's like, military stripey with the, like the circle, white circle and the white star. I think you guys know what livery I'm talking about. But my bobber, I'd make my bobber into like a military looking bike. That'd be sick. A couple things I'm thinking about. Like that's a carrot on the stick for me, is to get a few more motorcycles for Beans, because I think Beans really does like motorcycles like that. And like I said, I want to get a boat. Maybe do like take fishing a little more seriously, just for the the lulls of it. Customizing them. I went down to the docks and I looked at some of the boats, and you can change the colors and customize them a little bit, which is kind of cool. Imagine Beans has a boat, like Beans is gonna have a fully fleshed out life on this run of this, on this wipe of the server. Now, before you go, why are you up on the rocks where you get all the diamonds and the gems from? Don't you want pay dirts? Relax. I only need 10 pay dirts, so I can afford to grab a few diamonds while I'm here and some sapphires and what have you. Alright? Stop backseat driving. Also. Oh, I got 4 oranges on me as well. 40, 50,000 for the low end. Upwards of 500,000 for like a full-on yacht that has like, a place to sleep and everything, like rooms in it and shit. I think it'd be interesting. There's not a whole lot you can do with boats, right? I mean, you can go out to the green circle on the map. That's the hot spot for fishing. I guess the green circle moves around. One of the fishermen guys was explaining that to me yesterday when I was doing a little bit of fishing. I had a chance to talk to a couple of different fishermen at the fishmonger guy, the guy that buys the fish from you, the NPC spot where you sell your fish. So I had an opportunity to talk to a couple of fish guys, and yeah, there's like a green circle area on the map that you can find. You know, I don't know if it moves every day or what. In fact, I kind of want to look at it right now. Yeah, see right there, if you're a fisherman, you're probably out over here trying to fish in that area. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He told me about that, so I like looked at my map, like really looked at my map the first time. I was like, oh shit, there's like a hot spot for fishing, you know? I guess in that area you can find caskets and other prizes and what have you, and I was like, ooh, love that. I mean, I think I knew about that, but I hadn't really thought about that too deeply. After the first time I did fishing, I was like, I don't really like fishing. But, you know, I'm giving all those things a second look these days, because, like, you know, what does it hurt? Okay, let's do one more cut and grab ourselves. All we need is 10 to do the daily. So yeah, I mean, I like all the civ. I'm gonna try and like get deep into most of the civ activities because that's, you know, that's what my guy does. I'm not out here robbing banks and, you know, turning over convenience stores and what have you, getting gang fights and so on. So like, you know, I need stuff to fill my day. Look how many gems I'm getting, by the way, up here on these rocks. Case in point, I mentioned this the other day, but like, in case you guys are wondering why people do this. Like, don't go down if you're mining, don't go down in the middle down there. You want to get one of these rock lips. These rock lips are like 10 times more gem profitable, if that makes sense. You get so many more gems on this side. Okay, that's enough. That's all we really needed. I mean, I was just chasing 10 pay dirts, and in the process of chasing down 10 pay dirts, dude, I got 2 sapphires and a diamond. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Yeah, but right now I have a current carrot on the stick right now, and that new carrot, my carrot on the stick right now currently is I need to upgrade my warehouse to a medium. Because with my 500 storage truck I have right here, like, I'm filling up my warehouse way too quickly. I'm supposed to, over the course of a week, fill it up, and it's like, it feels like I fill it up way too quick. Now that, like, I mean, you can never fill it up too quickly, but like, it feels like it gets, you know, full, like, real fast. Which is good and bad, because I don't know. I want to have like a fortune in there, you know? And right now, I don't know. I'm not sure mining is really viable long term, truth be told. But like, it's fun to fill up the warehouse full of, you know, ores and gems and diamonds or whatever. That's fun. I like that. Gives me something cool to do, something fun to do. And it's like a dope treasure chest that I'm compiling for myself. But I will be honest, it is wildly tedious to get all that shit out of there to the smelter to make bars out of it. Like, I kind of procrastinate on doing that because it's so many trips in and out of the warehouse that it's kind of annoying. I like filling up the warehouse, emptying it and making bars and selling them is not my favorite thing. I guess long and short is what I'm saying. So I got to reconcile that part, and or get a way larger warehouse, so it's way less often do I have to smelt everything into bars. Although with a bigger warehouse, the more more tedious it'll be to smelt everything into bars. To be fair though, that's only making that more difficult. Maybe I don't want a bigger warehouse. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I don't know. If I saw a guy with one of these trucks fishing, like at the fishmonger, emptying one of these trucks out. If I fill one of these trucks full of fish, that's a lot of fish. Like that's a lot of fish. I could just as easily convert my warehouse from mining into, like, I could empty it out of all the ores and sell all the bars and ores and whatever that I have and gems and whatever, and make it into a fish warehouse just as easily. I mean, that wouldn't even be that difficult to do. I could use this truck for instead of leaving this truck up here for mining like I do, I could leave it down in the warehouse district over there. Like there's a parking garage over there. I could leave this down there, and then like when I go out on my boat fishing, I could bring this car over to the docks or whatever to pick up my loot and drive it to the fishmonger. I could just completely convert my warehouse into fishing. That's the beauty of the warehouse, dude. But easily the best purchase I've made. It's worth thinking about. I might end up doing that for a stretch. Mm. Boom. There's my daily. It's Christmas time. Everybody. It's a shame everything isn't a copyright on YouTube. I play Christmas music, give the festive spirit, you know? That song's stuck in my head right now. I'll tell you this, work hasn't played Christmas music, thank God. Some boss people like to put that on weeks before Christmas. Our current boss people haven't started putting on Christmas music, so that's kind of great. Because as much as I enjoy some Christmas music, like, I don't need it at work every day for weeks. Like, there was a time where that was a thing. I was like, bro, this is horrible. Because I like Christmas music, but I started to hate it. I was hearing it so much, you know? I can't imagine people that work at a retail store where, like, they have just the radio on all day. This time of year to be just nothing but Christmas music. Oh, dude, that would suck. Because then that just completely ruins Christmas music for you, you know? You listen to the same song over and over again, eventually you're going to start hating it. You're just going to start hating it, you know? Wait, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, no. We're going to go to feed the door. We got to go feed the door. And when we go to feed the door, I'm going to grab any gems I have, and we're going to go up here and sell the gems at the pawn shop. Very important. That's weird. Why was he at the biker place? Here's what I'll say about fish. Fish do not weigh as much as pay dirt. So in that way, they're kind of handy. So I bet you I could put a shit ton of fish into this truck if I were inclined to do. I'm starting to think I'm going to end up fishing. At least for a little while. I might end up logging too at some point. That's the beauty of this warehouse and this truck. They can be for any of the jobs that require lots of storage, you know, to do profitably. Yo, why was it unlocked? Oh no. Did I forget to lock it? Oh my god. Oh, thank God. I guess just gotta put that one in there. Yeah, because all this other stuff I sell all this other crap. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. You know what we could do? We could do a locked. Why was that unlocked? That's crazy. We could do a fucking fruit, bro. We could do a hell of a fruit run in this truck. I have 4 oranges as is. What is happening right now? Why is my guy thinking about getting in his car but not getting in his car? There we go. That was weird. Okay, so we'll sell the like 8 or 9, 10 ores that I have in here, and then I think we're gonna go pick some trees. I think I'm gonna fill this truck up with produce, or at least till 5 o'clock, because it's 2:45, right? And then we'll sell off all the produce I have on me, and then we will see what we're going to do from there. Might do some dumpster diving. I love dumpster diving because of the treats. I'm to understand fishing has treats though. Fishing has caskets or whatever, and there's all manners of bullshit in caskets, and you can find them out at the green spot. And rainbow trout are like, you know, 300 or something per fish, and like there's all these like cool things for fishing, the variables and stuff to learn, all the like tricks to it, which is half the fun. I find that to be the fun part. I'm playing on a server like this, finding out all the little, you know, tweaks and little meta things that people do and what have you. Hell, I might get a wild hair and buy another motorcycle today. I mean, I have a pretty fair amount of money. I'm getting... Is that a Rumpo? Oh, that's tempting, dude. I wish there was a... I wish I didn't have so much to do right now. I'd grab that Rumpo. I want to get, you know... That's a place where a Rumpo can appear, though. I gotta remember that. I don't know. I mean, with the snow, do I risk a Ron? I feel like people drive like dumbasses right now. I have been leaning away from Ron pretty heavy, but I don't know. I do love those big trucks. But to a degree, this truck scratches that itch. You know what I mean? Like, this truck's kind of hard to handle out here on the road. I mean, you see how many people are bumping into me right now. Imagine I have a gas truck on. Bruh. Plus, I want to make sure I leave that available to me if, in fact, someone does jump in at some point here, one of the boys, and spins that, re-rolls that group of activity, that fucking 30 stingrays. Nobody's going to chase down 30 stingrays. Eventually, someone's going to use one of the re-rolls on that. I'm not sure if anybody can do that, but I've never been one to re-roll anything, so, like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to waste any re-rolls in case, you know, they can't find cocaine or whatever. The other one had something to do with cocaine, so I'm definitely not doing cocaine. It's like something about consume 10 cocaine bags or something. Like, if they can't find cocaine, they might need to re-roll that one. So maybe we keep the 30 stingrays, but I don't think anybody's trying to chase down 30 stingrays. I know I'm not. I just got into fishing, and stingrays, I can get stingrays, I know how to get them, but, like, I'm not trying to chase down 30 of them. That's crazy. So I'm hoping they re-roll that stingray one. Maybe we can even catch a Ron on a re-roll. That'd be sick. Then I'm down. Then I'm all about a Ron. I'll try and get in after the restart for a Ron. It's a fair ask though, because technically, I mean, I have 2 hours right now. I have time to do a Ron. Like a real run. But I think I can make that money, comparable money, doing a orange picking run if I go up to like Polito, do the proper fields, and with the 500 storage in this truck and 4 oranges already in the truck, well, 480 in this truck, because 20 of it's a mining drill, which I just leave in the truck because, you know, why wouldn't I? Before I go over there to the pawn shop where people can be curious, Andy's, let me just see what we're doing here. Let me grab as many of these as I can. I'm assuming I can grab all of these. Nice. Okay, perfect. That way, if somebody wants to looky-loo my truck while I'm over here, which, you know, there's always a chance that could happen. I don't want to have gems in there. I want to have not my person. In fact, I'm not pulling all the way up there. I'll probably just stay here on this sidewalk. Gems is pretty good money from mining, though. That's where you make the money, truthfully, is gems. How much money do I have in my pocket right now? Yeah, 2,500. I should probably hit a bank, too, but, like, there's no convenient bank for where I'm trying to head right now. Maybe on the way to, maybe up by Polito, I'll hit a bank or something. Is there a bank up there? There isn't. Okay, so... Yesterday I did a fair bit of dumpster diving, so I got a few more LSDs. I think I got another, was that yesterday? Might have been the day before. I got another SSO key. So I am just stockpiling up all the shit that, you know, criminals want. I just got to find the right criminals that'll buy them from me for a reasonable price that I can trust, that aren't dickheads. In this city, it's tough to find, like, crims doing that kind of work that aren't shitbags. You know what I mean? Aren't out to, like, take advantage of beans. course, I might have just turned over my dailies. I should probably check that here in a second. Because usually it's about a half an hour into my recording that my dailies switch for the, from yesterday's to today's. I'll probably look at that right now, honestly. Oh, 2 hours and 16 minutes. What the fuck? Since when? The fuck? Why would my dailies turn over at 10:16? I don't. That's annoying. I don't play after opening that often. I like when my does that have something to do with me playing like yesterday during the day and like Sunday during the day? That's weird. How do I reset that? Because it was perfect how it was. At like 7 o'clock, at like 7:30, my shit would reset. My dailies would reset. It was perfect. Oh, that sucks, dude. Now it's like after restart, I get new dailies. That sucks. Is that not a person? That's not a person. For a second I thought that was a guy in a truck. Swerved on him, like, for him to react. No, he didn't do anything. Alright, it's already past 5 o'clock, so I might just sell these 4 oranges and then just go do a raw run. That was my turn off right there. I didn't take it. There's another turn off over here. I only wanted to do the orange picking because it was like the middle of the night. Now that it's daytime, I'm not really that interested in doing orange picking. Although, if I wait till 11 o'clock, my Ron run makes me a lot more money. Tell you what we'll do. We'll grab the field right here, and we'll keep our eye on the clock. And right around 10 o'clock or 11, we'll sell all of our oranges, like at like 10 o'clock. And then we'll go over that, man, we'll just min-max the shit out of today. How about that? We'll do oranges until it's time to do a Ron run, officially, right? Because 5 in the morning is when the market opens to sell my oranges, but I mean it stays open all day, right? So it's like I can go over there later today and sell off these oranges after I commit a couple hours to this, make a little money. Let's make as much money as we can, right? It shouldn't take that long to get some oranges together. I mean, I'm not saying I'm filling my truck up, but who knows? I might be able to fill my truck up in the next in-game couple of hours. Wouldn't hurt to try, right? Maybe we'll get a couple mutated tomatoes now that we're not doing an objective where we're trying to find one. It's kind of crazy how many oranges I can carry. Makes you think, how many could I actually fit in that truck if I were to fully fill the truck up? Dude, look at this. I'm only at 75 weight. Bro. I have no food on me right now. That helps the matter a little bit. Are these ones already got? Did I already get these ones? I don't even know. We got to consider drive time as well. My truck is so slow. But we'll be going to get in the Camacho in Harmony, so it's like, you know, it's only got to get back. It's got to get the farmer's market and then get back to the. That's got to be full for my guy, right? I grab like 3 more. I had 75. That's like 15 pounds. I don't know how much these weigh, but. Let's go over to the field that's right next to the farmer's market. There's a field. We'll go over there and do a little bit more. Spend another hour or so. Because there's a bit of travel time, but we'll probably end up having to wait at the wrong place for a little while. Better to be early than late. That's what I always say. That's how I operate in real life. I think that's kind of how Beans operates too, truth be told. Those trees are so spread out, dude. It's kind of annoying. Maybe we just do the, because there's a, yeah, right down this road is the, all right, we'll just do tomatoes. We'll do some tomatoes. We can afford to do some tomatoes as well, right? 7 o'clock. We got to keep an eye on the clock. We'll do a couple of these runs. Excuse me. I gotta grab food and stuff. I might as well, let's go sell the, I want to do that Ron run. I'm eager to do that. I haven't done a Ron run in a while. Hopefully I knock the run down fast enough. I can get a, maybe buy a motorcycle today. Maybe even get it customized. between my gems and these fruits right here, dude, I got like 4 grand. It's not bad. Now there is a bank in grapeseed right here, but I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna go switch this car out. I'll use the bank in Harmony. We gotta grab some grub anyways while we're in Harmony. So we'll go to our old 7-Eleven that was by our house that we used to have. We'll grab a couple sandwiches, a couple waters. That'll take some time. So we're looking to hit the Ron run, start the Ron run at 11 o'clock. Obviously, we'll get that nice active hours core bonus situation, getting your 10 grand for the run. But we got 3 hours. So three in-game hours we got to kill. So we'll start by go switch out to the Camacho. We'll go to the bank there in Harmony. Then we'll go down the road to this 24/7, get ourselves some grub. Easy peasy, dude. And then we'll get over to the Ron. And we're not in a rush. We're not in a hurry. We'll probably get to the Ron a little bit early, but we'll wait. And then we'll run it, do a 20 run, get about 10 grand there. By the time that's done, we'll maybe have like 30 or 40 minutes before the restart. Hopefully, if my math is correct, we'll have to see. And then at that point, I'm probably buying another motorcycle. Maybe even get it customized. We'll see how busy the customization places, or if Eastern Customs, East Customs or whatever is even open. I hesitate to go to DW for customization. DW is a spot for tuning. Like when their tuner's there, he's no nonsense. He just gets it done. But I kind of prefer East Custom. Why do I say Eastern? East Side Customs when it comes to, I think East Side, is it East Side? I don't know. I prefer East for customizations and stuff. They're a little more patient. The DW guys try and like tell you how to customize your bike. It's like, motherfucker, it's my bike. Actually, there's a convenience store right here, isn't there? Before I grab my Camacho, I might just grab my stuff. Well, we're almost an hour away from it. I don't know. Alrighty. So does this place even have the good sandwiches? I don't even think they have the good sandwiches. We'll have to see. Nope, they don't have that shit. Let's go down the road, get the good sandwiches. I'm not buying food from this place. I'll buy water from here, but it's like basically a liquor store. It doesn't have sandwiches, bro. Let's grab the Camacho. Ugh. My dickhead was in the road. I should have fucking smashed him. Those stupid bikers. goddamn. I always forget. It's locked when you first pull it out, so you don't even have to. Yeah, it's the whole thing. I do that every time. I'm sure a lot of people do that. Okay. Consumables. Where is the sandwiches, bruh? There they go. Alrighty. So, hold on before I do that. Sandwich in my face. Love it. Delicious. Big fan. Ooh, I gotta grab a painkiller as well. 2 of them actually. One for right. Oh, God damn it! I grabbed another bandage. I don't need more bandages. I'm an idiot. Damn it. That was a mistake. Here we go. Painkiller for now, painkiller for later. We're out of here. Bob's your uncle. Boom, boom, boom. Leaves us time to go have a get over to the Ron and have a cigarette. Wait for our chance to grab a truck at 11 o'clock. Gives me an hour and a half to drive 3 blocks. We're gonna be early, so that's okay. Maybe we grab gas. That'll take up a little bit of time. You know, every single one of our ducks in a row here. Why the hell not? Doing a run in the snow is going to actually be kind of fun, actually, now that I think about it. That's going to be quite a handful, but it'll be in a good way. Like in the snow run? Come on. I'm not sure I'll do a 20 stopper though. I might only do a 10 stop just because I want to make sure I have time to buy the motorcycle. Because buying a motorcycle seems like a really good idea right now. Kind of want to do that. And if a 10 stop takes me 45 minutes, like it'll be, you know, 9:15, 9:20 when it's done. It's like a better part of an hour just for a 10 stop run. 20 stop, like while the stops are more condensed, it takes closer to an hour and a half. And if I do an hour and a half run right now, that takes me basically to the restart. I want to be able to do a little something else before that restart happens. Because, I mean, these days I've been pretty good. I've been able to snipe the queue, get back in after restart. There hasn't been that many people waiting to get in. So, like, it's not like it was when the wipe happened. It's slowed down enough that I can usually get back in, but I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, you know? I don't want to take any chances. I want to get everything I want to get done today before the restart anyways, just to be safe. That dumb idiot probably just started a run at 10 o'clock. Stupid, so stupid. Oh, wait, is it 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock? Maybe it's 10 o'clock. In which case I'm right on time. I think it's 11. I could be wrong. I might just prematurely call that guy stupid. Hold. Let's find out if I'm an idiot or not. We'll find out in a second. Am I the dumbest guy in the room, or is that guy the dumbest guy in the room? We will find out shortly. This is exciting. The suspense is building. I also got to do that T/thing for the hat, because this hat is ridiculous. Actually, that'll all sort itself out. Once I go to officially join Ron, it'll give me the Ron outfit, and then when I come back from it, it'll give me my outfit back, and I'll lose his hard hat. So either way, I don't have to worry with hard hat, actually, now that I think about it, because it'll sort itself out. doing the Ron run. Let me see what we're doing. 11. Yeah, it's 11-4. See, I knew it. Fucking stupid dumb idiot. He was jumping the gun. He's the dummy. I'm not the dummy. He's the dummy. All right, now we get to sit here and have a cigarette. Yeah, my guy. I've decided Beans is a smoker. Did I mention this to anybody? I don't know if I mentioned this the other day. Beans is a smoker now. He took up smoking cigarettes because I feel like it's fun. Gives me something to do when I'm waiting around in these moments. Plus, a pack of cigarettes weighs like less than a pound in my pocket, so it's in a lighter. It's like I'm picking those up constantly out of the trash. It's just now I save the lighters for if I need one, you know? I put them in all my cars and stuff in case I need one. But yeah, Beans is a smoker. He smokes redwoods, dude. Picked up the habit when he started pushing petrol, driving Ron runs, you know? All that extra time in the cab driving, he needed something to do with his hands, so he took up smoking, dude. He's going to have a hard time quitting as well. You got to give your guy some, you know, some flaws, I feel like, when you're in this role play space. So, I've decided my guy Beans here is a smoker, partially because I gave up smoking, I don't know, probably 20 years ago now, 10 years ago now, but I miss it every fucking day. God, I miss smoking. Smoking was the best. It was for sure killing me. There's no question about it, but man, does that fill a, you know, break at work, or, you know, like have a nice meal and then step out and do like a cold, you know, evening, afternoon, a little brisk, you know, cold air afternoon, light a cigarette. Oh, dude, come on. It's incredible. Anybody that smokes knows what I'm talking about. If it wasn't like $10 to $12 a pack where I live, I would probably still be smoking. Okay. Let's get it. God, I miss it every day though. So much fun. I didn't think I was cool. I didn't do it to lose weight or anything stupid, any of those dumb reasons that smoking people think people do it for. It was just such a nice habit to have. I like a nice habit, dude. I miss that habit every day. I like being able to go up a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing though. That's nice. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss smoking though. Oh, God, I miss smoking. So you want to talk about art imitating life or wish fulfillment? There you go. That's wish fulfillment for you. Because in a perfect world, I'd have the money to be a cigarette smoker. I'd be a smoker still. So on the video game, smoke meth. On the video game, I smoke cigarettes. Or my character Beans is a cigarette smoker. Wish fulfillment. It's art imitating life. Like, I wish I could smoke. In the game, they're not that expensive and they don't cost a lot of pocket space or anything. So I've made my guy a cigarette smoker as a way to, you know, ease the sadness in my heart when I think about the fact. I mean, I'm happy I quit. Obviously, I'm saving so much money. It's so expensive, and obviously, that's not, you know, it was killing me and yada 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 yada. But man, I love cigarettes. So good. Like have a nice, like, you know, eat like a nice chili or like a really hot meal. Like I always thought about like soups or chilies or something, or like a fucking piping hot cup of coffee, and then just like step outside for a cigarette in, like, you know, a cold wintry type of a hoodie weather type of a day. Oh, or an evening. Ooh, come on. There might not be anything better in the whole world. A hug from your child. Yeah, shut up, dude. With your hug from your children type bullshit, alright? I'm talking about as far as like chemically induced, alright? Well, you clearly haven't tried meth. No, I haven't, but I've done pretty much every other drug. And I still think cigarettes are better than all of them. I mean, worse than some of them, truth be told, as far as health-wise, but like, God. So good. They knew what they were doing with that nicotine, I'll tell you what. That tobacco and that nicotine, man. They really knew what they were doing. If money was no object, whew, don't get me started. Dude, I feel like there's like, you guys saw me put the dust into that water for the juice I'm drinking, right? The Crystal Light dust. I feel like I'm getting that dust in the back of my in the back of my throat. I'm getting itchy throat, dude. Like I shook it up really good. I don't know what the hell. As I'm drinking this juice, I'm going like in the back of my throat. That's not good. That's not great. Alright, we gotta sort a couple things out real quick before we go any further. Hold on, sorry. This is bothering me right now. Give me a second. Alright, my chair is not. There we go. And then I got an itch on my shoulder. It's been bugging the shit out of me for about 10 minutes now. Oh, I can't quite reach it. It's right there. Oh, dude. That works like a bear. Do it like a bear. The bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your cries. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Ugh. If you guys haven't seen Jungle Book, I feel sorry for you. Okay, we're good. Sorry, that itch was killing me, and my chair wasn't tilted back. It was making me like... We're good. We're good. Sorry. We're good. You guys get it, right? It's not enough I have a scratchy throat now from the stupid powdered juice Crystal Light beverage. I'm not going to suffer an itchy shoulder and an improperly tilted chair. I'm just not going to do it. Forget about... Oh, God damn it. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Forget about your worries and your cries. Oh, yeah. Dude, I've been good, though, today. Tailspin? Was Tailspin Jungle Book, or was Tailspin Chip and Dale? Wait, wasn't Tailspin Scrooge McDuck? What are you talking about? Tailspin wasn't Jungle Book. I'm 90% sure Tailspin was Scrooge McDuck and his nephews. Oh no, that was DuckTales. Sorry, that was DuckTales. Tailspin, was Tailspin... Wait a minute. Oh my God, somebody fucked up the... Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, we're going to try and come in this way and do something slick then. DuckTales. Ooh. That's another one that gets stuck in your head. Is that why you did that? Get DuckTales stuck in your head? That's Tailspin. What was Tailspin? Was that Jungle Book? That doesn't sound right. How do you get Tailspin out of Jungle Book? Like, what does Tailspin have to do with Jungle Book? That's where I'm having trouble. Like, Tailspin is like, isn't that like some Chip and Dales? The Chipmunks, you know? With Montgomery Jack, the fucking, or Monterey Jack or whatever, and the other little chipmunk lady. And they had like their whole team. Wasn't that Tailspin? Or am I out of my mind? Am I losing my mind? I might be losing my marbles. Truthfully, I don't remember what do you call it? A TV version of Jungle Book. I know for a fact that the Bare Necessities is in the Jungle Book movie. Because my nieces were over not last Christmas, but the Christmas before at my parents. No, it was probably a few Christmases ago actually. Now I think about it, because they were still living here in the state. But they were over and they were watching Jungle Book, dude, and that's my jam. Bare Necessities is my jam, dude. Uncle Nick was hitting the notes. You know what I mean? The bear was a pilot and he had a sidekick named Kit. What the fuck? Oh, but there's no Mowgli? Wait, Baloo was a pilot. Wait, this is like... It wasn't like... That does sound familiar now that you say it, but like... It was confirmed for real, Baloo from the fucking Jungle Book? But he was like flying planes? Sidekick named Kit? Were there any other Jungle Book characters in it? Or was it just a bear that looked like Baloo from the Jungle Book? And you're like, oh, it's Baloo from the Jungle Book, and it's not actually Baloo. I know what you're talking about now. Baloo was the pilot. Oh, what the fuck? I do know what you're talking about now. It does sound familiar. A bear in a plane and the... What the fuck? Well, where was Mowgli and all the other people in the fucking Jungle Book? They just took one character out and made him a pilot for no reason? I remember what you're talking about now, like briefly in my brain. Like I get a glimpse of what you're saying. But like, what the fuck? Where was Mowgli? Where was like everybody else? Wait, was that song in the show? Because it was for sure in the movie. I guess maybe it was in the show as well. Was that like the theme song of the TV show? Because that was his song in the movie, for sure. That much, as a Disney kid, I know that for certain. Like I am 1,000%. Like I'm 103% sure that that was in the movie. I don't know, truth be told, like as far as, I mean, it might be in my top 5. It might be my top 3, honestly, Jungle Book. Jungle Book's pretty fucking good, dude. Like that might be my top 3 for Disney cartoon movies. I mean, Aladdin's my number 1, and number 2 could be, I mean, depends on the day, right? Aladdin is for sure my number 1 every day, no problem. Like that's, nothing can beat Robin Williams as a genie. Like you can suck a dick 100 times a day. You can suck a whole barrel of dicks if you try and convince me that there's a better cartoon Disney movie than Aladdin. Like you're not going to convince me. Like you can fucking all shut the fuck up. King Louis ran the cafe in the show. Is that right? Fuck, dude. You got all the seasons on DVD or something? How the fuck do you know all this? Are you Googling this right now? Probably Googling this right now. That's another banger, dude. I wanna be like you. Ooh, ooh. That fucking song is dope, dude. Those two have like similar vibes. Shere Khan was the villain presence in the show. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm an Aladdin guy. I know Aladdin had some spin-off shows for sure. Were the 3 vultures in this cartoon show? The 3 vultures were in the show, right? Did they like work at the airport or something? He's one of my favorites. Okay. Tailspin, huh? I guess I was thinking DuckTales. Tailspin, DuckTales. That's like kind of the same, you know, same tails as both of them, I guess. But my first instinct when you said Tailspin, I was like, fucking that's fucking Scrooge McDuck. But no, that's DuckTales. That's a different show altogether. Dude, those Disney cartoon TV shows from back in those days are... The vultures, what are we gonna do today, bud? Same thing we do every day. Like the fucking, not Pinky in the Brain. It sounds like I'm doing Pinky in the Brain, but like the vultures, the 3 vultures. Oh, don't salt that again. You know, like the fucking 3, like, you know, Beatle, like John Lennon and Paul McCartney and the Beatles sounding ass vultures in Jungle Book. Was one of my favorite parts of Jungle Book, dude. Plus their song is super like moody and sad and emo. It's kind of great. It was emo before emo almost, you know. I'm talking about the movie again, drama book. But like those three, Chip and Dale's was good. Oh fuck yeah, Rescue Rangers was dope, dude. That's the name of it, by the way, Rescue Rangers. That Chip and Dale show was bangerang, dude. I love that show. Muppet Babies, get out of here, dude. Muppet Babies was dark as shit when you really think about it, but like, what a great show. I feel like all these shows are on like kind of the same like Saturday morning cartoon type shows. I would jam on most of these, dude. As a youth. Yeah, Rescue Rangers with like Monterey Jack or whatever the hell his name was, like the big bully chested Teddy Roosevelt rip off looking mouse that was like overly confident all the time, and like Chip and Dale would fight, you know, and then they had the pretty chipmunk chicks that like, you know, Smurfs was not my jam, dude. I didn't do Smurfs. Mom would not let us watch Smurfs because Gangrel or whatever the fuck his name was, the bad guy, was casting spells, and she's like, that's some demonic spell casting shit. You're not allowed. Jesus wouldn't like that. You're not allowed to watch it. Same with He-Man. Same with most of those shows like that. But all the cartoon Disney shit, like Muppet Babies and your Chip and Dales and your DuckTales and your Rescue Rangers, your DuckTales, your Tailspins. Now that you mention it, like I have a picture of it in my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, I probably fucked with that show a little bit. I don't remember it that well, but like I'm sure I watched that show. Gargamel, there you go. Yeah, Gargamel, there you go. Like I said, I've never was able to watch it. Maybe I've seen one episode of Smurfs in my whole life. Yeah, Mom was on that Christian shit. Mom was on that, like, Jesus doesn't like that shit. So, you'd be surprised how much of a weird sheltered childhood I had. Probably why, as a grown man, I still play video games all day. And eat candy for dinner and shit. Sure, I'm sure there's some Freudian stuff there. But Mom wouldn't let any of that shit in the house. So... no music, no, you know, certain brands of clothing or food, like, you know, gave money to abortion clinics or whatever, so we weren't allowed to have that in the house. Like, it was pretty crazy. She got pretty nuts with it. Still is pretty militant with it, truth be told. But she's mellowed out quite a bit since all the grandkids started happening, because, like, the grandkids aren't about that life, nor any of my brothers as they've grown older. They're like, yo, don't be weird with our kids. So, like, as a grandma, she doesn't get to trip out like she used to trip out, but when we were kids, it was pretty military, dude. It was militant as fuck. I always tell people, if you've seen these two movies, if you've seen Detroit Rock City, the mom and that, plus the mom and Waterboy, if they were like the same person, if they were combined into one person, that's my mom. Oh, and then also add in a splash of Monica from Friends, if you understand that reference. Like, she's a clean freak as well, so she can't handle messes, can't handle anything dirty. So like Monica from Friends meets like the mom from Detroit Rock City, that Kiss movie, you know, where they go to see Kiss, the band, it's like a buddy movie with a bunch of kids that are like enthusiast Kiss fans. You remember this movie? The mom was like, rock and roll music won't be in my house, that type of shit. And then Waterboy, you know. So what? Mom from Waterboy, mom from Detroit Rock City, and then a splash of Monica from Friends. That's my mom. It was a bummer. Foosball is the devil. Yeah, exactly. No, actually, funny enough, she loved sports. Had us in every sport she could put us in, like, you know, burn off the energy. Mom and Dad met playing, you know, rec league volleyball in downtown Seattle, like, as, you know, 20-year-olds or whatever. So they were all about athletics and sports and stuff, like play sports and, you know, baseball, soccer. Not football, funny enough. Hockey, basketball, every sport but football, really. In fact, I don't think any of us played football. Not because it was the devil. Not because it was the devil necessarily, but mom's Canadian, so like hockey was like, you know, the crash into each other sport that we played. 4 out of my 6 brothers played hockey. I didn't actually play. I never could figure out the skating part. But I played basketball, played a little bit of, you know, baseball as a kid. Obviously, everybody did. T-ball and shit. Once the kids started pitching to the kids, I was like, I'm done with this. I don't. I didn't really like it when it was parents' pitch or dad's pitch or whatever, you know. So I was like, I was pretty shit at that, to be honest. Like once he got off the tee, I was having a really tough time with the hitting. So I was like, this probably isn't for me anymore. And then soccer was dad coached soccer, so everybody played soccer in the family for at least a little while. And then hockey, most of the brothers, 4 out of 6. 4 out of my 6 brothers played hockey, so that's a big one in our family. You know, mom's Canadian and everything, so grandpa on that side was like, you know, he'd go to the ice rink, everybody'd go to the ice rink, the whole family be at the ice rink, or at least mom's side. The whole family, like extended family and everything, every weekend for the hockey games. So sports were big, but like, you know, pop culture references and stuff, movies and, you know, snacks like this. Oh, these snacks when I was a kid, like I don't have those reference points like everybody does. I have some pretty big holes as far as like pop culture stuff and clothing stuff and, you know, activities and what have you, and, you know, sleepovers and certain snacks that, oh, Dunkaroos. Like I don't think I've ever had a Dunkaroo. Like there's certain snacks you could reference from your childhood. And you're like, you know, remember the thing? I was like, nah, I don't remember those. I wasn't all that. Have an apple was my mom's favorite saying. Have an apple. It's like, fine, which is fine, you know. End of the day, it's like, yeah, apples are great. Nothing wrong with an apple, but like, literally all she'd have in the house is like fruits and vegetables and stuff. No snack foods and those sorts of things. Got no reference points for those. Went from my childhood. Got no like cool. I never had cool clothes. Mom made a lot of our clothes when I was really young. Like most of my childhood pictures are in some like busted ass, poorly sewn together, like weird, you know, prints of like whatever was cheap. So like whatever the fabric was that was the cheapest. So it was like these weird ass like Dunkaroos. Boy, you went back. Yeah, dude, Dunkaroos. You guys remember Dunkaroos? I don't think I've ever had one. I remember seeing the commercials from time to time on the cartoons we'd watch, and I'd be like, what the fuck are Dunkaroos? Those look awesome. Like, I was probably in my 20s, first time I had a Twinkie. No fruit by the foot, although, fruit by the foot, I had some of those, like at friends' house and stuff. God, is fruit by the foot good. But no, we were not allowed any of that in the house. No sugary cereals, like puffed rice, and like, maybe we could get Cheerios, but more often than not, it'd be like the, you know, off-brand version of Cheerios, but like, you know, just toasty oats or whatever the fuck you call them. Basic ass cereals like cornflakes, toasty oats, puffed rice, you know, that type of shit. Nothing, no Lucky Charms or like Fruity Pebbles or anything dope like that. Just didn't live that life. Didn't grow up that way. Nerds. Oh my god. Nerd Blizzard. I had a Nerd Blizzard when I was like 13 or 14. Fucked my life up, dude. That was the first time I had Nerds. They like we went to Dairy Queen and they're like, "What Blizzard do you want?" And I was like, "It was I don't know. I think it was with mom and dad. Like I think eventually it was like we got old enough that they kind of like let go of that grip a little bit. And we were like, I think it was coming back from maybe it was like a hockey weekend or something. We were, you know, in the car and we stopped to get some food or whatever. We stopped at Dairy Queen and like dad was like, "We're getting Blizzards." Like, cause dad was always like, you know, doing the cool shit. And I don't know, I might have been coming back from hockey, but it was like I was, you know, 13, 14 or whatever. And I was like, I'll take a Nerd Blizzard, because I'm not a huge chocolate guy. So most of it was like, at that point, Blizzards weren't like, didn't go deep into the deep water. There was no like, you know, strawberry shortcake Blizzards and shit like that we have now. There's like maybe 5 or 6 kinds, and most of them, let's be honest, were chocolate bars, you know, Nestle Crunch or, you know, Reese's peanut butter or whatever the fuck, you know, M&M's, that's standard shit, you know? The real run-of-the-mill, you know, chocolate bar crunched up in ice cream, right? It was like the beginning of the Blizzard, man. I'm not a young man, so it was like the start of the Blizzard game. I'm sure the Blizzard's come a long way. I'm sure there's like 45 flavors now. There were maybe 6 or 7 flavors back in those days. But one of them, point being, was Nerds. And I went Nerds because I was like, I'm not a chocolate guy. Oh my god, did that fuck start my whole life, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was crazy. I still remember that day, dude. Not all the nuts and bolts, but like, I remember sitting in the back of the station wagon, sitting in the backward seats, looking out the back of the station wagon. You guys remember those station wagons? They had the weird flip-up seat in the very back where you can look backwards. I was in that seat, and they passed it over to me, and oh my god. It was just a small one, because, you know, we weren't made of money. Dad's not buying full-size ones or anything, but like, oh, dude, that was the first time I had nerds. Was in because we didn't do trick or treating, so I didn't get candy. Like, when was I gonna get candy? You know what I mean? Mom didn't allow Halloween in the house. That's the devil. you get like I'm not allowed to watch Smurfs for sure. I'm not going trick or treating. So when would I have had candy, right? So like it was like 13 or 14, I think. I had nerds in that blizzard, and I was like, oh, one, it was ice cream, because at our house it was vanilla ice cream. It was just vanilla ice cream. We'd get ice cream. I'm not trying to be super dramatic. Like, it's not like we were like, you know, for dinner or for dessert, you'll have, you know, one chunk of pineapple. Like, she wasn't a Nazi about it. Like, we had ice cream, but it was always vanilla ice cream. Never with any flavors, never with anything good. Just very bland, very basic. Everything was very basic and the cheapest version possible, right? So imagine I'm getting some like delicious DQ ice cream and candy in the ice cream. Bruh. I still remember that day. Shit, I still remember the first Christmas where Mom bought Eggo waffles. Actual Eggo waffles. Like, she's like, I was at the store. I didn't want to have to make food because, you know, it's Christmas. What the hell? And she bought a box of Eggo waffles. We still talk about that. The brothers still talk about those Eggo waffles, dude. Like, remember that Eggos? Because then from then on, it was a tradition. Like, the next year, it was like, Mom, you are going to get the Eggos, right? Because it's Christmas. We get Eggos on Christmas, right? Like, it became a tradition. I still remember that Christmas. Like, we had basic-ass Eggo waffles and maple syrup. And we were like, what? Actual Eggos? It was crazy, dude. The house was abuzz about these. Did you see in the freezer? We got it. Yeah, I saw. We got Eggo waffles. Like, it was such a big deal. Bruh. When I think about Christmas, I think about Eggo waffles. We were never allowed. It was always like, no. We're not doing the, you know, oh, that's just sugar. That's just nothing but sugar. Put that away. We're not buying that. That's just nothing but sugar. But then on Christmas, it was like, yeah, we're getting those Eggo waffles. And again, that was when she started, like, you know, letting go of that grasp a little bit. So that was probably, I mean, probably around 13, 14, same period of time. It was probably around that time as well, when she finally was like, all right, dude, here's some Eggo waffles on Christmas. But it wasn't, we didn't have Eggos all the time. That was just like a special Christmas thing. After Christmas, it was right back to, like, you know, puffed rice and cornflakes and nonsense. Homemade pancakes that had like clumps in the middle type shit. Anyways, enough about my tortured childhood. Listen, we had food, you know, in our stomach, clothes on our back, roof over our head. Like, I lived in suburbia. You know, it was fine. People get beaten with wrenches and walk 5 miles a day for water and, you know, don't know their parents. Like, I have two loving parents. Like, I don't want to be too dramatic about it, but, like, it did kind of suck. Watching everybody in the neighborhood, like, all the brothers in the neighborhood, like, having, like, good Christmases, eating candy, and having, like, sugar cereals. I was like, what the hell? What? Cable television. Oh, God, it was annoying not having cable television. I've done a fair amount of catching up, though, I'll tell you that. If anybody wants to know why your boy Thunder, again, plays video games all day and... Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. Anybody ever wonders why I operate like a Peter Pan, like why I'm still Peter Panning it in my mid-40s. That might have something to do with it. Just saying. There's a wall behind me of movies and video games and food-wise. I have real problems with food. I love me some sugary sweet stuff. I feel like I'm playing catch-up. Probably should dive deeper into that. You know, see a shrink or something, but I'm not going to. But, like, I should probably dive deeper into this whole, like, you know, I probably have a pretty unhealthy relationship with food, truth be told, from that childhood. I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't know. Everybody has weird holiday traditions, right? Mine was eating Eggo waffles. That's not that strange, right? Hell, Eggo's probably make a commercial out of that. Make some money off of people. What time is it? 8:54. Bro, we still have an hour. This is great. It won't turn. The fuck? Well, I hope that's close enough. Oh, I hit X. The fuck? That was weird. See, that's why I like a run. It gives me time to monologue. I can go for I can get a pretty good monologue going if left to my own devices. Especially if I'm talking about me. I'm my favorite subject. Narcissist, anybody? Anybody want to do me do me a favor, Google narcissist. Tell me if that doesn't just perfectly fit me. No, I mean, I think it was like a pretty intelligent person said comparison is the thief of joy. But you can't tell that to a little kid when you're a kid and everybody else is getting this or that, and your parents are like, no, we don't do that. It's like, cool, now I'm the weird kid that doesn't do what everybody else does. You know what I mean? Like the keeping up with the Joneses is like impossible not to have a little bit of that going on when you're a kid. You know, you're not mature enough to go like, yo, I can live without that. Ponies, not a bad idea. I'm thinking motorcycle first. I'm thinking park my Camacho back where I live, and then I'm thinking steal a car down the road, drive down to the motorcycle place, maybe buy a motorcycle. Although we could play ponies. I haven't been into the casino today, though. I've been good today with the casino. I lost like 10 grand yesterday at the end of my afternoon time in the server, like my mid-afternoon time in the server that I had. I lost like 10 grand. I'd be almost to 200,000 right now if I had. I was getting killed at the casino yesterday afternoon. Ah, goddamn it! I knew it was sticking out too far. Off stream, obviously. Yeah, I suppose I could rent a bicycle. I don't like spending the $100. I just assume steal a car, you know? Oh, I'm not in the right seat. What am I doing? Alrighty. Sneaking over to Dewey and Jason's house next door, like sliding out the back door at our house and going next door to Jason and Andrews to watch Beavis and Butthead when we were in high school, and then Mom finding out you read Beavis. No, we don't watch that show. You're not allowed to watch that show. I'm like 16. I'm like, what are you talking about? Of course I'm going to sneak over. I'm going to go next door and watch that show. Like, like freaking out, calling, Kim, and going like, the mom over there, and being like, we'd hear the phone ring, but fuck, that's probably our mom. She probably noticed we were gone. And then Kim coming down, yelling down the stairs, hey, Nick, Greg, if you're down there, Mom wants you home. I'm like, fuck. We get home, she goes, what are you doing? Over there watching Beavis and Butthead. It's like, just fucking unclench, bitch. It's not that big of a deal. It's a cartoon show. Oh, or The Simpsons. Yeah, she didn't like The Simpsons either. She didn't like any of that stuff. just not fun when you have that kind of, you know, foot on the neck parenting going on when you're a kid. Just not fun, dude. It warps you in a way. Either you become an incredibly good liar. Like, I think Greg probably went that. I'm not saying. My older brother, I think, went that direction. He was like, all right, well, I just won't let them in on literally anything. Like, he's like, yeah, sure, whatever you need, you know. I'm a good little boy. And then he'd get out of the house, he'd be like, all right, so we'll get some Coke, and then we're going to go to the, you know, like, it's like, I just, in their face, was like, I'm going to smoke cigarettes, I'm going to paint the walls of my bedroom, I'm going to throw stuff out the window of my bedroom, you know, when I'm mad, I'm going to go anarchy, you know, Gen X anarchy style. That was my move. And then the youngest brother, like, I think I broke my parents, and then, like, by the time little brother, you know, came around to the right age where it was time to rebel, like, he didn't even bother rebelling. He was just like, here's what I'm doing. He'd, like, tell them all the horrible shit he was doing, and they just, by then, were like, fuck, our boot on the neck style has completely alienated two of our three boys that live in the house, so we should probably unclench. By that time, they've unclenched so far that, like, little brother fucking raised his damn self, basically. I mean, that's kind of how that goes with three boys, though, from what I understand. But anyways, like, they've given up by the third kid, you know? Like, it's like, who are we kidding? But the amount of shit that, like, he gets away with, or got away with, it's just shocking to watch from a distance. Like, he's what? He's chopping fucking cars? Like, Fast and Furious was coming out, and he got into that scene, you know, the illegal car racing scene for whatever it was where we lived, and he was literally stealing cars and pulling them apart on the side of my parents' house. Imagine. These same parents are like, don't watch Smurfs! Fast forward 15 years, and my little brother's fucking pulling cars apart on the side of the house, taking VINs off and selling fucking pieces, and oh, this had a muffler, or this had this or that, and fucking ripping, like, literally to the bones, pulling cars apart on the side of the house. Well, where'd you get this car? Oh yeah, you know, got a really good deal on this car. It's like, no, you didn't. You stole it, dude. Mom and dad are, I mean, it's just, oh yeah, that's great. Just totally looking the other way. You're like, motherfucker, what happened to the parent that was fucking raising me? The one that said no sugar cereal and fucking, I mean, just the hypocrisy. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So yeah, I broke him. I literally broke him. All they had to worry about with me was, like, running away and doing drugs and stuff like that. They didn't worry about shit with my older brother. He did all the same shit I did. He just was not in their face about it. I was like, watch me do this. You can't stop me. Eventually, you got to go to work. Eventually, you got to go to work. You can't watch me 24 hours a day. You know that. It's not possible. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. You're not in any, you have no control. I was like on some Joker shit. Like, what will you do with all your stuff? Like, it's like, bro, I was on some Joker shit. Forgive me if I'm patting myself on the back a little bit here, but, like, I was legit on some Joker shit. It's like, what to do with all your power? Like, I know where your line is, dude. There's things you can't, you know what I mean? Like, eventually you guys got to go to work. Eventually you got to, you know, eventually I go to school. You can't watch me 24/7. I'm gonna get free. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna hide anything. Them chasing me around for 8 or 10 years. The amount I aged those two, I look back and I feel a little bad. The amount I probably aged those two, truth be told. I'm sure I fucked them up good. Trying to keep up with me, dude. I ran them ragged, dude. I should really get them Christmas presents. I should really get them nice Christmas presents one year and be like, yo, you know what? My bad. We gotta call the sheriff. God damn, I made your life difficult for, like, those 4 or 5 years there. Before I moved out. Alright, we gotta grab a car here. Let's just grab whichever car we can find. What the hell happened over here?
That's the first place we win. Vinewood was short something too.
I want to grab that one, but that one's probably really hard to steal. I think this one has a pretty easy... Yeah, that was really easy. Now have some gas in it. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so now... See, that's a cool motorcycle. What motorcycle is that? That's kind of like the one I already had. Okay, focus up, focus. Here we go. Focus, focus. Cop bike right there. I should smash the shit out of that bike. Not going to though. Yeah, I don't know where that big burst of personal information just came from for that last hour, guys. But I guess it's partially just, you know, it's almost Christmas, you know, missing the fam, I guess. They all live out of state now. Pretty much every one of my family members lives out of state, other than my brother Dirt. I work with my brother Dirt still. But, and then I guess Josh isn't that far away. Jason and Andrew, we've lost touch with them. They're still brothers. They're still family. But, like, we don't see them that much. They're around here somewhere, I'm sure. But, like, all the immediate family is in Idaho. They're out of state now. They're, like, 6-7 hours away by car. Which, since I don't drive a car, like, makes that pretty much impossible for me to get to them. Short of, like, a bus ride or something. So, yeah, I don't know. This time of year, I just start thinking about family a lot. So maybe that's where that monologue came from. But yeah, there's the ABCs of me, guys. That's a little bit of a sneak peek under the hood of old Thunder Nick here. I assume they'll all be getting together over at Mom and Dad's house in Idaho. But okay, bicycles is like right. Okay. See, that's the one I would get if I got one. That's the dirt bike I would get if I got one. It's very, like, I mean, it's 15 grand too. I probably should just get it. I probably should just get it. But the ones I'm looking for, baggers are fun. Cliffhanger, that's an off-road bike right there, bro. You want to talk about a dirt bike? That one's a fucking burly dirt bike right there. Wolfsbane's one of the ones I'll need to get. I wonder if there's a way to make this one look military. You know? I wonder if I can make this one look military. I mean, it's 11 grand off rip. That's the thing. It's like, these are not that expensive. Most of these. That one I don't really like. Damon Custom. Yeah, that one's fine. It's not great, but it's not bad. That's interesting. For what it is. Like, that's weird. That's only 13 grand for that. I know you for a fact you can make this one look really cool. I had a version of this on GTA Online that I really liked. That's a standard stretched out number. I don't really like that kind. Or that one really. Those are just too old school for me. Or too like West Coast chopper for me, I guess. I need a bobber. I'll need a bobber. I have a chopper. Chopper is just fatter. See how they're basically the same bike, but like it's like this one sits a little fatter than the bobber. Bobber's skinnier. So it's like the same, you know. Oh no, that's the one I had. I had the Ruffian. Dude, that's kind of sick looking. Oh, that's old school, dude. Vader. Nightblade is another one that like can be very, very, very customized. I already know what Electro is. That one I don't like. It's too over the top. See, I can't help but wonder how can I tweak this. As cool as it is, it's all Harley Davidson and stuff. It's like, how can I tweak it though? Is there a way to tweak it? Are there, you know? But even these ones are only like 30. Like even these ones aren't that expensive, dude, truth be told. Okay. Oh, that's the dirt one right there. I don't like it. I'm not sure which one I'd buy next. I don't know. I don't feel like buying one right now. I don't think buying one right now is the move. I don't know. I can't decide. I mean, what I want is the bobber. I want the bobber. I have a chopper. I'd want a bobber. I like that particular motorcycle. I want an enduro. I want a bobber. Maybe I get like a Wolfsbane or something, but like I don't really love the way I sit on those bikes. Like the handlebars are that low. I don't really love that. That's not my favorite, you know? Right now I should probably just save for a bigger warehouse. But I keep saying save for a big warehouse, but I don't think I even really want a bigger warehouse. I don't know. I mean, I can only ride one motorcycle at a time. Until I come up with a couple more, like, interesting motorcycle ideas, you know, customization-wise, I don't think I'll buy another motorcycle, necessarily. Well, I was being good, but fuck all that. Let's go play some ponies. Let's go play some ponies, dude.
body camera this guy threatening violence inside the casino. I've got that if you need it.
Very
Just
much
saying,
so.
just saying.
Stacks up for it, really, mate.
Just saying. It's right here, I've got it.
Well, if you want to, I have got a body camera of that man and his friend saying he was going to batter us outside the casino, and then he ran back inside, and the one in the rainbow jacket over there.
Sounds a bit stupid to me, mate. I've got all the real stuff. You're just talking shit.
Yeah, but are we
Oh, am I
gonna be here
now?
for 2 hours? Is my question.
This, yeah, right. Honestly,
Look,
I'd rather just solve
I don't
this
really want anything to
quickly.
happen. That's what I want. But what I can say is, from what I've heard from this guy in the rainbow jacket, he has been saying that this security guard is his friend, and I would like to say that is a conflict of interest.
Crybaby. Looks like we got some crybabies. I'm not interested in listening to crybabies, dude. Well, I said that you did. No, I said that you. Okay, bro, relax. All right, we'll take about $4 grand. We'll try and turn it into something, huh? Ooh, 5 grand. Perfect. All right. Fuck the wheel. I have not been winning shit on the wheel. I'm not playing the wheel right now. We're going to play the ponies. Front runner, 3-1. Was that a 3-1? Yeah. Okay. Front runner. Got it. All right. Hit my mark. This is my spot right here. Perfect. Ooh, what do we end up doing for the group activity, by the way? Yo, Trash King. Yo, I can do that too. Careful, don't get out too fast. Wage of consent, number 4. Ah, God damn it. Don't get out so slow, though, also. You gotta play the middle here now. Come on. Right now, you need to make a move, because you're not even trying to take the front right now, and it's pissing me off. God damn it. Okay, there's a front runner again. That's double front runners right there. 2 front runners in a row. Which means, oh, I know which one it is. It's number 3. Because this one's been winning recently, like, but not. Pretty confident, so let's put $1,000 on it. Or I'll continue to get my ass kicked right now. I saw this one win the other day, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that horse win. I made a note of it in my mind. I was like, yo, that horse might be winning now. Like, it might be one of the winner horses now. It wasn't before. It wasn't a winning horse before. That's not good. That's not good. More or less another front runner. Damn it. Okay. Nope. Damn it. Well, there's the middle of the road, but it was in the right one. That I didn't take that one. Well, that's not middle of the road as much as it's long shot. On that race, it was a long shot, truth be told. God damn it, there's 3 4-to-1s right now. Oh, this is a bad stretch right here. A bad stretch. It's amazing how good I've gotten at like being able to see through this shit popping up on the screen, which it does so often to me now. I guess we go 5. I don't know why I'm betting 1,000. I'm just trying to get back. I'm trying to get my juju back. I don't know. I'm making poor decisions right now. This has not been a good day at the horse track. All I can do is big swing right now. Yeah, I feel like any second there's going to be a long shot, though. From what I'm seeing. I don't know. It feels like a long shot's imminent. Like it's going to pop here. I don't have enough money to chase it. Unless I hit right here on Durban Poison. Which I probably won't, but that's whatever. I got dailies, group dailies to do. They spun them. I gotta go get 70 trash cans. I don't think I can get 70 in a half an hour. Well, I'm gonna try. If this hits, I get 12 grand. I'll take that money, plug it into the bank over there, and we'll get out of here. If it doesn't hit, I'm broke, so we'll get out of here. Either way, we're getting out of here. Watch Moon Rocks win. That'll piss me right off. I do think we're due for a long shot, though, so I'm hoping. Doesn't look like. What do you know? Another front runner. All right. Well. All right, let's go run some trash cans, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I don't win at the horses. It wasn't on a good run right there. I didn't feel the pattern. Sometimes you can feel the pattern. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's in my imagination that there's even a pattern in the first place. Yeah, it just that was not, you know. I basically just wiped out most of the money I made today, right there. I mean, I look at it this way. At least I only spent 5 grand instead of the 16 to 17 grand I probably would have spent on a motorcycle, right? Now we'll just try and get as many trash cans as we can on our way to 10 o'clock. Go up for this group activity right here, trash can. 70. That's nuts. I mean, technically I could go in there and do the roulette. I could for sure get that done, but I think I'd rather chase the trash cans. Anybody can go over there and sit down and do a roulette for 20 rolls. At $10 a pop, that's only like, you know, a couple $100. I mean, if you lost every single time you spun, you'd still only lose like $200 tops to get that one done. Anybody can do that. So I'm gonna do the harder one, which is the trash, or at least I'm gonna help get as many cans as we can. In the next half an hour. I don't think I can get 70 in a half an hour, but I can get a fair amount, I think. I mean, per minute, I can get like 5 or 6 or 8 cans if we're in a good spot, you know. So, I mean, maybe I can. I don't know. That'd be a long shot to get 70, but maybe I could get close, hopefully, before the restart. I mean, honestly, well, I don't have a car. But like if I went down to the beach, I could get those 25 or 30 that are in that parking lot in like 5 minutes probably. Did I get this one already? You might jump on after the restart. Well, give him the business, alright? Give him the fucking business out there, bud. Tag you're in then, bud. I keep getting oranges, dude. Hold on. While we're here, let me do this real quick. That's useless. For right now, that's useless. Although I love having fishing bait, because when I go fishing. Ooh, another lighter. Oh. Ooh, a bomb. Nice. Yeah, I mean, 70's a tall drink of water, dude. 70's a big ask. I got another bomb? Good lord. How many bombs do I got right now, dude? Okay, I gotta go up the street to the recycle place. I need a lot of crap out of my backpack because I'm full right now. I'll work my way back down. The drug dealer's getting a tattoo. That's cool. Oh, look, a drug dealer's getting a tattoo. That's great. Wonderful. Would you look at that? Being at like 90 weight and then trying to like grab cans is not the play because what if I grab a suitcase and it's full of valuable shit and I can't pick it up because I don't have enough space in my backpack, you know what I mean? Or my pockets or whatever the fuck. So the vibe is to dump out and then go back down the street. Whoa. Okay. Now let's work our way down the street and do a little loop-de-loop and come back. God damn it, stop doing that. We're not looking for a taxi. I get it, there's a taxi right there, but like, god damn it. A trout? What the hell? Kick rocks, nerd. I don't actually want you to come pick me up. Hey, UHF ready. Oh, wonderful. Let's try it. No, I don't want a rose. Get on my backpack. Ooh, speaking of which, I don't want a trout. Get on my backpack. Or out of my pockets, rather. Now where are my pockets at? 58? Nice. I suppose I could just leave this open, right? No rule says I can't leave this open so I can see how much weight I have. Am I right? Or am I right, or am I right, or am I right? Ooh, garlic and chips. All right. I keep torturing these taxis. Poor taxis are like, oh my god, ketamine ampule. Nice. That's $3,500 right there. Boom. Let's go. I love me a ketamine ampule, dude. I got baking soda back at the house for that. I know what to do with that, dude. Don't you worry about a thing. I know just what to do with that, dude. Put your plum right up into your couch, you know what I mean? Permanently. That was technically a trash can right there, but I'm not worried about it. Ooh, extra lockpick. Nice. By the way, I've been finding a ton of lockpicks in the trash. A ton. It's weird. It never used to be that many lockpicks, but now it's like becoming a regular thing in the trash. Something I've noticed. Is this about where I stopped last time? It was, right? Let me check. I probably have nothing in it, but let me check. Three bongs, really? I got $90 in bongs on me. That's crazy. Well, we'll take a trip down to that pawn shop down to the right here in a second after this one. Alright, let's run down there. We have 20 minutes still, dude. I feel like we're making pretty good time. We're doing a fair dent in the 70 trash bins, I'll tell you that. We'll do our part. We always do. We will do our part. We will do. Why does it feel like I can't hear my voice in my headphones? I'm sure I can, but bottled water. How wonderful. A bottled water. It's weird leaving that menu open. It's like a bad habit I have to close that thing. I always try and close that thing. It's like keeping it open is smart though. I like it. It makes sense to do that while you're doing this. You know, just leave it open so you can see how much weight you have and whatnot. Painkiller, nice. Pop one of those right now, actually, because I need, you know, a little bit of help. People sleep on dumpster diving, man. It's profitable, dude. Oh my god, I got another broken UHF radio, dude. What else is new? Get those all the damn time. Another glass bottle. Waste of space, fishing bait. Ooh, designer glasses. That's a good pawn. That's a fair, I think, a fair amount of money at the pawn shop. A few $100, I think. Alright, let's run up here to the recycle place again. We're getting full. Whoa. Don't get back hard, don't get back hard, don't get back hard. Nice. We made it. I get on the sidewalk, get hit by a car, that'd be hilarious. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Now we'll start up the road here. We'll head back towards the pawn shop, kind of, because I need to sell the designer glasses before it's all said and done here. I only have 15 minutes or whatever. How are we doing on the curve activity? 38 out of 70, doing pretty good, dude. Found another trout in the trash. Let's do this really quick. Trout, kick rocks, and where's the other thing? Fishing bait. Fishing bait. Kick rocks. Six-sided dice, you are completely useless. Oh, you got the top. $15 minutes. Minutes. Now I wonder, can you just spam search a dumpster over and over again? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't say you have to get stuff out of dumpsters. It says you have to search a dumpster. I'm kind of curious. Just got fishing bait, right, for 43. Now if I do this, no, see, it doesn't count if it's not a fresh dumpster. Okay, interesting. I was curious about that. If it's not a fresh dumpster, it don't count, dude. That one counts, right? Yeah, it counts when you pull something out of it. Okay, gotcha. Like if there's nothing of interest, then it probably wouldn't even count. Ooh, another lockpick. Case in point, like look how many lockpicks I'm getting. It's crazy. It's become lockpick heaven. Another bandage. That's one where I pick up too many of those. I pick up way too many bandages. It's kind of annoying how many bandages I pick up, truth be told. I never need that many, you know? I have a stockpile of them at my apartment. I have like 8 or 10 of them. I've just been like, when I have way too many on my person, I'm like, we are currently open for, why would they do that like 10 minutes before the restart? That seems weird. I don't need to customize anything. Both my vehicles are tuned and customized to my specifications. Baking tray. Nice leather wallet. Let's go. Leather wallet's a few $100, I think, usually. Damn, that was a lot of money in that one. Oh, I already checked that one. Okay, never mind. Screw that. Forget I did that. $600 for those designer glasses. Nice. All right, well, I've exhausted this area of dumpsters, I feel like, right? This stretch of street, I've kind of kicked its ass. Stupid six-sided die. Bro, why would I want a six-sided dice? Explain why I would want that. Go ahead, I'll wait. Pack of cards. Ah! Definitely grab all those dumpsters, but I'm not going to. I'm more worried about getting over to the recycling place one more time before I run out of time here. I may have 10 minutes, I'll get there, but... Morning,
Good morning.
fellow
How you doing?
trash collector. I see. Nice.
Yeah.
People sleep on these garbage bins, man. I'll tell you what, there's good shit in there, dude. I mean, I don't need to tell you, I suppose. That's been searched. What the fuck is that? Some Jack whiskey or whatever. What did it say? Oh, six-sided dice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want to pick up a six-sided dice. Trout, they gotta stop giving me fish out of these. It's pissing me off. Enough with the fish. I've had enough fish, thank you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Another fish, that'd be hilarious. Right after I say that, they give me another fish. Maybe if I do the two outside ones, I'll be able to get stuff out of both. Usually when they're this close to each other, there's no point in even bothering the next one. It's like, oh, nothing of interest because like it's too close to the other one. But maybe these are too far. These are far enough apart that I'll get something out of both. Nope. Damn it. I knew it. Give up. Goddamn, enough six-sided dice. I've had enough six-sided dice in my life, dude, frankly. Honestly, resealable bags, I'm not even that invested in you either, to be honest. I have so many of those at the apartment, it's not even funny. Lighter, I only need one of you. There we go. Why do I always think there's one back there when there isn't? I don't get it. Alright, let's put in our recyclings. We got 5 minutes till the restart. I might just jump out of here. Guys, I wouldn't say it's the most productive day we've ever had. I'll be honest. That wasn't that productive of a day. We did a run, got about $5,000 for it, and then we went to the casino, blew that $5,000 immediately on some bad choices at the horse track. But, you know, Beans likes playing the ponies. He can't help himself. We knocked down some dailies. We did do that, so that's kind of cool. We got that going for us. We did a little dumpster diving here at the end, trying to help the homies out. And in doing so, managed to get ourselves a ketamine ampule. I know what to do with that, so that's hype. I will turn that into just 10 baggies that will fetch me roughly $3,500. Roughly. I think I can leave right here, though. Let me see what we got in our backpack. A couple grand on us. We got cigarettes. We got lockpick. We got a crazy amount of lockpicks. Lighter, ketamine. We got some bandages. We're doing great. We're doing great. I think I did 58 out of the 70. They could dive in some dumpsters. They could do 12 or whatever, right? They could do 12 dumpsters. Truth be told, I could probably do 12 dumpsters in the amount of time, given the amount of time, but what the fuck? Look at this purple group right here. I thought the purple group was down here. When did the purple group move? That's weird. Anyways, all right, we're out of here. Guys, it's been a real fun day. A real freaking fun day, guys, all right? I had fun. I had a good time. I'm happy I got in the server today. For now, though, I'm out of here. You guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.